Mm, mm, ah, ah, ah. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Hold on, let me make sure the desktop, like my other audio, is working. For some reason, don't be loud. It's gonna be loud, isn't it? Oh no, it's fine, never mind. Just adjust audio. I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Oh, you can get rid of this. Anyway, now we're starting for real. How's everyone doing? Is this regular Sammy or a different character? This will be, if it will decide to show up. Wrong screen, there we go. This will be regular Sammy, and then maybe some of my OCs later, if I finish this. Why is there a dot here? Be gone. Yeah, I have no idea why my mic's... OBS just decided to forget what microphone was. You want to use the default microphone, right? Which is a microphone that isn't connected to your computer. Yeah, for some reason my computer likes to default to my old Oculus Quest, which I haven't used in years and is never connected to my computer almost. Like, it connected to my computer once, and now my computer's like, yes, this is the default microphone and speakers that we should connect to. And I don't know why it does this. As you can see, I've already started working on this. The main reason is, one, I need to have this. Well, I don't need, but I'd like to have this. It's been I still the reference I currently have posted for this my character is the old one still. She loves the Oculus microphone. Get it on now. But yeah, I need to... The old reference is obviously old. And two, Art Fight is coming up. I did skip last year's Art Fight because there was a bit of a situation. To make a long story short, there was A, a situation, and B, I wanted to prioritize, like, other things that were going on. I don't have as much time as I'd like to work on a bunch of art for free. As fun as Art Fight is, it's just... I need to work on my portfolio work, or like, stuff for streams, or my own personal stuff. I had to move rats to a different cage for a storm. Oh, I hadn't even considered that would... I forgot to turn on shuffle. Well, it would help if I had all the songs selected and not just this one song. Hold on. Music? We have a different song? There we go, yeah! Let me just adjust the audio a bit. Can I turn myself up at all? I feel like I'm always slightly too quiet. Hold on, let me... Filters. Does gain make me louder? Am I louder? I turned myself up by 8 decibels. Is that better? I feel like that's too much, though. We can test it. We can test it. I have noise suppression, I have gain up. What else do we got? What's a noise gate? The other problem is, I don't know what these... What's a limiter? What's a limiter do? Yeah, I don't know what that does. We'll get that off of there. You can go now. Well, now I'm worried it's too loud. It was at +1. I'm gonna put it to +5.10. Ooh, fancy. I'm 5.10 decibels louder now. Let's see if that fixes anything. Because last thing I want is my mic to peak constantly now. But it feels without that I'm just way too quiet. Let me also up the... I feel like my streams in general are just very quiet. Or maybe other videos are simply too loud. Anyway. Art. Right, Art Fight. Art Fight is coming up. July. Art Fight is usually also, like, during the month I take a week vacation with my family. Like, July is vacation week. So I'm not sure. If I do participate in Art Fight, it will probably just be drawing for my friends. If you would like to draw my characters during Art Fight, you are free to, but I unfortunately cannot promise that I can draw something in return. Also doing this because a friend of mine asked the friend group if we had any references for Osonas, and I realized I did not have an updated reference. I had to use, like, PNGs of my 3D model. Like, here you go. Actually, you want to see a side-by-side difference? It doesn't have the colors yet, but... it's interesting to see the side-by-side difference. Oh, I forgot, yeah. Smammy! Need to change that too, at least the colors. Didn't mean to use the color picker. Future stream schedule? I tend to not have a stream schedule. Like a consistent one. It's usually like... as always, I announce it like an hour in advance, but... it's just... life is so hectic and unpredictable. As in what you're streaming, not mine. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were asking just because a lot of other streamers have stream schedules. I do not. Because my schedule is determined in the moment, day by day, based off varying factors outside of my control. But, next stream will be Rain World or Ace Attorney. I try not to stream the same game 2 streams in a row. I try to avoid that. Rain World... oh, it says random at 3 or 8, yeah. 3 PM or 8 PM. Maybe like an hour sooner or later, but usually around those times. It's usually after I eat. That's what the after I eat and if I have free time afterwards. I like the custom thumbnails specific to the campaign. Yeah, I really like doing that. There will probably be one for each campaign, just because the Slugcat designs are oh god. The Slugcat designs are so simple that making custom thumbnails for each campaign is pretty easy. It's mostly the lighting and like the texturing. The rendering is the official term, like the proper term for it, but that's what I have the most issues with. Then you have to watch it, was it just dark? I mean, we do have Shadow Sammy, or Dark Sammy, Dark Fox. Whatever you would call it. Howdy, hi Laura, how's it going? Red flag for storm going on, though. Yeah, it seems like it's storming everywhere. Yeah. I wonder what's going on. It's just the season. This line is 2. Like that. The baby rats will be okay during the storm. I mean, as long as they're inside, I'm sure it won't be, like, they'll be fine. But again, I'm not a rat expert. Are rats sensitive to storms? I've never considered this. The mama being stressed, that is true. You know those, like, thunder jackets they make for dogs that get super nervous? Do they make those for rats? Should. Yeah, it's important. What is a thunder jacket? It's a jacket for dogs when it thunders outside. It's supposed to calm them down. I don't know what specifically makes them calm. It might be like... Let me Google it. How do thunder jackets work for dogs? Applies a gentle, constant pressure to your dog or cat's torso. Research on both humans and animals suggest that this type of pressure can release a calming hormone like oxytocin or endorphins. Similar to swaddling a baby. It's basically like a little coat that, like, is a bit tight around the chest, and it's supposed to calm them down because it's like a hug, but as a shirt. Hello! Welcome to the stream! Let's see here. Oh no, there's oh no! Scream. Why? It's a Sammy jump scare. Said hello. Look out. Alright. I'm about to use my secret technique. Watch this. Can I turn off anti-aliasing on this? Yes, I can. Aha. Oh god, why did it do that? Oh, because I'm using the wrong one. Duh. Just wanna move it a little bit. Maybe anti-aliasing is not the best for this. Maybe anti-aliasing is good, actually. Whoops. That's good enough. Alright, tail. Let's just make this a separate layer so I don't have to erase everything behind it. On. Okay, I have a better idea, actually. Ruler pen. We can do it. Not like that, though. We can do this. We did it. That looks good. That looks good. That's what we want to see. All right, then. Erase edges. Wait a minute, that doesn't look right at all. Yeah! Something just, a menu just appeared. I got a menu jump scare, hold on. That should be better. Yeah, I looked at it. I took a look at it. I don't remember a lot about it. I read it. I forgot it. Because I forget everything. I'll probably take a look at it again before I stream Warring World next time. Better to leave things to the imagination. Yeah. Like, to be fair, I'm probably not going to... I'm assuming, like, most of that lore is through, like, little secrets and Easter eggs. Or, like, hidden stuff. Or stuff I could probably easily miss, so just knowing that off... And, again, like... Brain World spoilers to me, it's less about the lore. Is pearl stuff. Yeah, the pearls. I forgot that you can, like, get secrets out of them. But It's more the experiences of Rain World that I don't want to be spoiled about, rather than the lore. For instance, I would be been so sad if someone told me right away that the funny goofball round guy, the funny chunky slug cat that eats starts in the nightmare zone. Just the scary nightmare zone. He goes, you start there in the dark. Like, I would have been heartbroken if... I think every campaign serves to build up the Saint? Oh, that's interesting. He's the last one, right? Woo! I did not mean to zoom out that far. Oh god! No, I want to rotate, thank you. It's a lot of sick moments. I'm also looking forward to Watcher. I can't wait for Rain World 2. It is interesting though that they made a second DLC. Because the game's a bit old. Like, if anything, I was expecting to make a new game, but I guess that takes a lot of effort because you'd have to make an entire new map. Watcher is very controversial. The Watcher got cancelled? Cancel culture has come for the Watcher. Hold on. Let me see if I can... There it is. Cancel culture is good. No, I don't want to see Reddit. Just show me the cancel culture has come for the Northern Pike. I don't know why this is what I thought of when you said the Watcher DLC is controversial. Cancel culture. Someone edit this to be cancel culture has come for the Watcher. They got him. Those beautiful environments in Rain World? Ooh. I just remembered how badly I fumbled the last 5 minutes of the Rain World stream. And I'm going to have to figure out either A, just give up my plan of trying to get through that gate and try to go through the horrible rot area, or B, attempt to call me Riddick because I be karma farming. Attempt to, like, survive in that area even though there's not much food. I'd have to kill the lizards at least twice, right? Because I don't think food respawns, does it? Or if it does, it takes a while. Our current objective, survive. I think you're on the right track. You think I should just try my method, even though I ruined it? Alright. I think Lionheart's done. At least this version of it is. Where's... There it is. What? Why didn't it work? Oh. So I had the wrong tool selected. Okey-dokey. I gotta stop bringing up Rainbow. No, it's okay. It's a dark stream and we can just talk about whatever. To be honest, I can just merge these layers. They don't take as much space. Realize we're also going to have to draw the back in. To be fair, I could really just do the upper chest because, like, the... Yeah, I could just, cut off, like, just draw here. What? Why did... Hello? Why is it permanently like... What? Huh? Why is it like that? What happened? Why did it do that? Starshine calmed down and is taking care of. That's good to hear. You can honestly just delete these. We don't... I'm gonna, like, completely redraw those if I do even draw. Anyway, like I was trying to say, cut off, like, here. Because, the back, nothing's really going on besides, like, right here. Just, like, fluff back there, but besides that, I don't really need to change. Or draw, rather. Save time, just draw, like, here. Hide the back. Hulu just kicked you out in the middle of your show. Can they do this? You got evicted. That's messed up. You got TV evicted. Anyway, what was I doing? But that's not the color I wanted. Banned from Hulu, no! Second, I thought had been drawing on the wrong layer, and I panicked. It's fine. We're drawing on the right layer. There we go. I've been, getting back into using my Digimon V-Pets lately. Like right now, I am just using the Digimon Pendulum Color Wind Guardians. Just the one is active right now. I do have like 5 billion, and by that I mean I have like 6. But yeah, I've been using those again. And it's also because one, it works as like a good secondary alarm clock or just timer. When it starts beeping, it's a good indication for me to just take a break and stop what I'm doing just so I can focus on something else. It gives me sort of a consistent schedule throughout my day. I love my clock, the Digimon. Another reason is, I don't own one of them, but a new, like, super huge mod scene just opened up for the Vital Bracelet. Specifically the Vital Hero, which is, like, the English version of the Vital Bracelet. Because originally it was just the, Japanese-only Vital Bracelet BE. Don't ask me what BE stands for, I don't know. But, and those are expensive because they were premium Bandai only. I don't think they were ever retail. Or if they were also very expensive. And also all the Vital Bracelets they're very interesting. They're, like, kind of smartwatches, but not really. They're more of a fitness watch. With the V-Pet in it. Which I always found interesting. The OG Digimon stuff? Yeah, yeah. My obsession started back with... Oh god, what year was it? It was during the pandemic, I want to say, but my obsession started, when I got, the Digimon X. Digital Monster X. And I have, like, 6 now. Not of Digital Monster X, I have a bunch of... I have, God, how many? I have 3 different Digital Monster X's. 3 different versions. I have the red and white one, the gray and gold one, and the black... No, the blue and white one, the red and black one. No, I messed that up again. Blue and white, black and red, gray and gold. Or yellow. That's the one I have. Those are the ones I have. Then I have, like, a glow-in-the-dark Digital Monster 20th Anniversary. I have 2 Digimon Pendulums. Colors, specifically. Nature Spirits and Wind Guardians. And in my honest opinion, I don't own the Digital Monster color because, to be honest, the original Digital Monster rosters were not very good. They're kind of lame. And I also have the Monster Hunter, Digimon Monster Hunter VPET collab thing. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't opened it yet. It's just been sitting on my desk in its fancy packaging because it looks cool. I'll get around to using it later. I want to appreciate it first. Anyway, back to Vital Bracelet. It's a fitness watch. My tablet unplugged itself. It likes doing that. I moved slightly to the right, so my tablet decided to unplug itself. It's a fitness watch, and depending on what... I honestly don't know the conditions that make them evolve, actually, but you do workouts, your Digimon evolves, yada yada. Nancy Drew Deception Island. AI Summon files. No. What was I talking about? Right. Yeah, they evolve into different things depending on, I don't know, how much you battle them, how much you exercise, yada yada. Somewhat standard Digimon stuff. What makes it different is the watch and the Digimon you have are separate things. Have you seen The Blob? No, I have not. Not much of a movie buff person. What was I saying? Right. There's the watch, and then it has these little cards that you insert into them. And the cards determine, like, what Digimon you get. I've heard of Dublob for the Wii. Impmon cool. Impmon is cool. Have you seen his new alternate... Well, it's not new, but new relatively. His alternate evolution line, where it's based off Growlmon and Megadramon. Heavy Metal Dramon. The movie. I don't know why, I'm not a big fan of movies, usually. They always leave me with a sense of dread. Maybe it's because, movies in general just have a very standard plot. Like, you can kind of tell what happens in a movie because everything has to fit within an hour and 30 minutes to an hour, 2 hours. And so, yeah, it's just like, I kind of know what I'm getting into. I know there's going to... They all have a pretty similar structure. Just watch one scene. Okay, when I get the time, I will try to remember to watch one scene of The Blob. The movie. Yeah, it's also, they're too long. They all, even like, non-horror movies, for some reason, just fill me with a sense of anxiety and dread. I don't know why. I guess because they always have a predictable, like, structure. I'm constantly waiting for the bad thing to happen. I'm constantly waiting for something horrible to happen. I've got trust issues with media, specifically. Commercials. Every second a commercial is on television, I am filled with a sense of dread because, for all I know, it could be a fake-out commercial where something just horrible happens. Like, anytime there's a commercial on, okay, this is either going to be this is abstract, it's either going to be a perfume ad, or it's going to be a horror movie commercial, and I'm about to see someone get brutally murdered. This show I'm watching tricked me. It logged you out of Hulu? It stole your Hulu account. Messed up. Oh right, the Vital Bracelet. It has little cartridges that you can, put in, and that's where the Digimon come from, instead of, like, having one device that has a set roster. Which is a really cool concept. It's a shame they made, like, they didn't make very many, and even less in the United States. Or just outside of Japan in general. And then there was the BE bracelet that I mentioned, which, was A, more expensive, and B, all of... Oh wow, I am really loud. Maybe I should turn myself down a bit, or maybe back up. Anyway, all of the cartridges, besides, like, the one you get, were premium Bandai pre-order exclusive for the most part. And for anyone who doesn't know, Premium Bandai is the, like, basically what it sounds like. It's the company's premium website, where you have to pre-order it. It's pre-order only, so there was only a limited set that were ever produced. And almost all of them are like this. Plus they are $30, usually, for a pack. And usually the packs come in two, but still, you are paying $15. $15. Technically 30 because you have to get two. You can't get any less. You're paying $30 for two USB sticks, basically. Because that's what the cards are. They're USB sticks. They're little USB sticks that you put in, and they're also... Don't tell anyone I said this. They're also really easy to mod. It's a secret between you and me, alright? I don't want you to know this. Shh. But yeah. Meanwhile, it's also because they're constantly on sale because they're not very popular, but the old retail Digimon, like for the Vital Bracelet, the one that came out in the US, probably go for less than $10 for two. So they are cheap, comparatively. Which is a shame because the newer ones have like more Digimon on them and more popular Digimon. Like, I remember I once considered getting like the BE Vital Bracelet because there was a Dorumon card, but it was Premium Bandai only. $30 for Premium Bandai, but here's the thing. Premium Bandai doesn't ship outside of Japan, so you have to go through a proxy website. So there is an upscale for the proxy website, because obviously they have to make money, plus shipping, and again, you're shipping from Japan to the US, so that's going to cost a lot. Plus you need the Vital Bracelet VE, again, Japanese only. So costs a lot. It's just ridiculous. And to make it, they don't support it anymore, despite having so much potential. Like, you can make an infinite amount of Digimon products because you just need one bracelet and then a bunch of cards, like little USB sticks. But no, they're like, it lasted like less than, hold on, Digimon Vital Bracelet BE. Okay, they still sell the Vital Bracelet BE. It's $50. Or if you want the one that has a Digimon that comes with it, $70. When did it come out? At least 8. It came out 3 years ago. And they've already stopped support for it. So you're paying $50 to $70 plus shipping to America, because it's Japanese only, for the bracelet itself. Then if you want to have a Digimon with it, or more Digimon, you're going to pay another $30. Well, you were going to pay $30, but because they're pre-order only, they don't sell them anymore, so you're now going to have to buy the cards at a ridiculous up price on eBay because, again, rare, not many printed. So I forgot the I forgot to put the pause on. Whoops. Hi! I'm not arguing, but I'm ranting about Digimon, sorry. It's just, why did they do that? They only support all that money, all those cards, but they make them super inaccessible to anyone who wants to buy them, limited run, and then they shut down support after 3 years. Like, why did they do this? Like, of course it sold well. You didn't advertise it anywhere. B, it was expensive. And C, you only sold to, like, one region. On a premium website, online. It wasn't even, like, in stores, I don't think. Why did they do this? Anyway, someone released a mod for the cheaper version that was in America that you can get for like $15 on Amazon. And it makes it like... By the way, it had an online app, the BE. Again, they cut support for that. So, and by the way, it also had a a battling function, an online battling function, that they just cut all support for. After 3 years. Expensive because of the extra flavor. Oh. Yummy cardboard. No, I'm not talking about a card game. I'm talking about, like, they're dim cards. They're like little USB sticks you put in a watch. They're finally being less bad about the card game in the West. Like, I'm actually able to go to stores and purchase products for the card game. Usually. Yummy Electronics. Yummy Electronics that they already made and just made a second version that was more expensive and then cut support for it 3 years later. I just hope, Bandai, please, please, I am begging you, stop making the V-Pets Premium Bandai exclusive. Please just make them retail. Why can't you be normal about it like you are with the Tamagotchis? Why are you treating Digimon like this? Because Tamagotchis exist! It's the exact same company, and it's literally the exact same principle. They're both V-Pets. Why? Why is one like a $50 premium? And the Tamagotchis are also like $50. But you don't have to go through so many hoops just to purchase it. I can go to Walmart if I really wanted to. Can't watch my show anymore. On the bright side, you're just in time to continue my... Again, this is also the company that owns Digital Monsters and has a card game, but didn't make a digital version of the card game for 5 years. I feel like just now the Bob Guns! Thank you! Bob. I can't watch my show because I can't. I have to. Ooh, jeez. Stay safe. Tornadoes are no joke. I usually have to deal with hurricanes. That's usually the main concern in my area. So I can sympathize. Then again, I'm so used to hurricanes at this point, being near where I live. Like, I'm just unfazed by it, like, oh, hurricane's coming, guess I'm not going outside today. Guess I'm not streaming today. Fun fact, I have had to, like, cancel my plans for streams multiple times before, like, over the past few years. Because there was going to be a hurricane. Well, I love when companies overcharge their products. It wouldn't, like, the worst part of it is because it's Japanese only, I have to import them from Japan. So it's just like, come on, man. Oh, I've been drawing on the wrong layer. Yay, fun. Every time a natural disaster happens, I sacrifice some nerds to the Aztec gods and it goes alright. I thought that was so that the sun would rise. I guess it could be both. One of the interesting things about the transition from the old model to the new model is a lot of people were off-put by the eyes. They are, like, much smaller comparatively. Like, do I have... Let's see if I have a picture of the old model. I don't want to get it out. Also, I don't think I can because I archived it. That is not in, like... You had a different model before? Yep! This is pretty new, actually. The old model... Let me look at my old YouTube. If you go to my older videos, from like a year ago, I'd say, you will see the old model. In fact, it was also an old design, so if you go back far enough, you'll see, oh yeah, it was less than a year ago. It was... Where's the new model reveal? I know I streamed it. Where is it? It was 7 months ago. Yeah, it was before Ace Attorney 3. And you joined it, yeah, so... Do I have a picture of it? So yeah, old model, and I had that model for 3? How old is my channel? So if you scroll in my older videos, you will see pictures of the old model. I want to say I literally had the anniversary stream and I've already forgotten how old my channel is. It's 3 years, isn't it? Yeah, it's 3 years. No, it's 4 years. Ooh. Okay, so let me find a good picture of the old model. Art. Finished pieces. I have to rummage through. No, that's. Renders. So, the old model. This was the old model. I don't live in a country that has natural disasters, but I'm curious, do you guys hide somewhere or just stay at home as per normal? Well, it depends on the natural disaster and also the severity. I have never had to evacuate. What most people will do is they'll stay inside. If we do have to hide, it's usually like in a basement or in a room without windows for hurricanes. Oh, I remember 1 year. It was when I was very young. It looked bad, so me and my parents, went to my neighbor's house and hid in their basement. Oh god. So yeah, I had this model for 4 years. And then obviously updated it 6 months ago. Oh, I'm real leaning. About 6 months, 7-ish months ago to this new model. By the way, I do have a tail. You almost never see it because of the way it's rigged. I need to fix that. But yeah, this is the new model. Why the bathroom though? It's a small enclosed space. Usually has no windows. Structurally sound. The old model. Okay, let me find a picture of the old model. It's probably gonna be in my screenshots folder because I don't have any renders for it. Then there was the 1.0 model. The 1.0 model lasted like this, like, the one on the left you're seeing, this is version 2. The very first model only lasted a few months. You changed model, like, last month. Here it is. Here's a gif of it. Yeah, it's, Oh yeah, it's also in the very first video, VTuber Time. It has scary eyes. And just off-putting in general. So that was the very first VTuber model I had. It lasted a few months before I updated it, because it looked terrible. I hated looking at it. Anyway. The Discord emote. Do not have this thing as a Discord emote. So that was Semi 1.0. Lasted a few months before I fixed it. I feel threatened by the creature's glare. Let me just get a look at the face, because it was mostly the face that changed. Or the head, rather. Feel threatened by the- you can feel threatened by this creature's glare, too. face got the biggest revamp. I mean, it's the most important part. Shout out to the last two models that technically couldn't blink properly. They were very scuffed in that regard. Also, shout out to the second model, which fur just like was either floating or constantly clipping into itself because I didn't rig it properly, and they were technically like separate meshes from the body. That was the biggest thing, the hair and like the fur, because all of this is one mesh. One mesh, not a bunch of little objects slapped together, sticking out of a model. It is one object. The only time I've seen the extreme new model glare. To be honest, I don't mess around with the expressions as much. What is the backend that makes the rig work? You mean what program I'm using? I made the model in Blender. It's modeled and rigged in Blender. And then I'm using a program called VC Face. It might be an outdated version though. I'm using VC Face 1.13.38c. And that's the face tracking app I use. I am meaning to try out a new one. That has more features. Will give me a lot more to work with, maybe, if I can figure out how it works. It looked very complicated, though. Let me focus back on art. I got sidetracked because I was thinking about the eyes. I'm like, oh yeah, the eyes are different. Slightly. Back to how the transition from the old model to the new model, the eyes is what a lot of people were off-put by. I remember a lot of people complaining about how the new one's eyes are like too small and like look angry. I mean, I can make them do this, which are more reminiscent of the old one's eyes. But I think when they're like this, they're more expressive. I don't mess around with the expressions as much. I'm going to be honest, it's because I constantly mess up what the keybinds are. Because when you'll see me, like, change expressions, you'll usually see me do this. Where I start fumbling with the keys because I don't remember which one causes which. Because I have to, like, take my hands off my mouse and go over to my numpad. That's how I'm doing it. Like, I am just pressing buttons on my numpad to do that. Anyway. I tape on the numpad. This is true. Or I could just be smart and actually remember. Hammer and chisel onto the numpad. The one thing I do want to change, I need to figure out how to do it. I want to have, like, idle animations almost, because what I like the least about this program is my tail. You can never see it. It's always there. It even has, like, physics. Like the ears and the hair, but you never see it. I could angle myself like this, but it's like an awkward angle. You can kind of see it if I have myself at like a slightly left and downward angle. It's not great. Anyhow. It's an isometric angle. In fact, let me just take a screenshot of this. Okay, let me whoop all the way back. And then I also have the concept art for, where is it? The model that also has a good picture of, where is my model? I have like a good picture of what it looks like from the back. Here's the concept art for it. Hey guys! Hello! How's it going? So here's the before and after. I forgot the pause still. I'm like, am I forgetting something? This stream is so cozy, I like it. Oh, well, you love it. I can read. Well, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you're enjoying it. It's cozy now. You might have missed my, who knows how long minute rant about Digimon V-Pets and how they're expensive. Sammy grows up, she doesn't get taller, she gets more defined. This is true. It's the Digimon talk. I was talking about the Vital Hero, the Digimon Vital Bracelet, aka the Vital Hero. Recently someone made some mods for it. And I got to that conversation because I was like, oh, well, you know what? Let me just do the entire thing again. Run the rambles back. The rambles are about to continue. I've been getting back into my Digimon V-Pets. I started up a new egg on my Digimon Pendulum Color. Wind Guardians. Little icons walking on the screen are so cute. Yep. You have your own. Right there. Yoink. There you are. I can do this, by the way. And no one can stop me. That link up top that's pinned. Notice how everyone has little outfits? I'm gonna put you back down. if you click on that link, it will take you to the Stream Avatars website, which lets you customize your own personal avatar. And the more points you have, the more accessories you can get. And you get points by watching the stream. So you don't have to actually pay for it. Well, that's not true. If you are a member, members do get exclusive outfits. Allguns and Malar are wearing some right now. Those angel wings, the crystals on the back, a little gold ribbon here that I have. Those are... What happened to mine? It got, like, scrambled for a bit. I discombobulated myself, whoops. You get exclusive membership outfits as well. But there are plenty of free options. To be fair, a lot of the members exclusive stuff, well, there is a lot of cool, I looking like a kobold when I'm supposed to be a foxling. The possibilities are limitless. Asterisks. Technically not, because there is a limited amount of assets we have so far. New ones are getting added. Every month I try to make new ones, new outfits for everyone. The most recent addition was color patterns. As you can see on mine, I've got like red and white going on. I sound like an ad- well, I am an advertisement. I'm advertising myself. This stream was brought to you by the sponsor of me. I'm advertising my brand. Anyway, that was my, pseudo sales pitch for stream avatars. Anyway, back to Digimon. Right. Game style ones. Oh yeah, we do have a few. Like, we have the Scout, hat. I think I did try to, I think Malar wanted a, Rathalos helmet, but I could not. I have a limited amount of pixels to work with. They're like, I want to say they're 64 by 64, and you unfortunately cannot really... Well, you probably could, it's just very difficult to draw a Rathalos helm. Bit too complicated, yeah. Maybe one day. When I advance my skills. Alright. Hide you. Slide you to the left. Save. Said this before, but the new model makes you look like this doesn't have eye the Tasmanian tiger. I remember someone's... Yeah, I think yeah, you did say that. I forgot about that. Okay, now we just... We do a little thing called cheating. We also have, yeah, this here. Actually, I think the angle I took it at wasn't... It was more like this. How do I zoom out in this program again? There. Hello! Okay, that's better. Let me whoop. Hi! The pointy cones. Don't call my fur that. I mean, they are. Still, it's rude. Hold on, let me look at a picture of I the Tasmanian tiger again. Rowdy got a new game. Well, newish, but... Yeah, I can kind of see it. Okay, get him out of here. You can leave now. I also like this pic. My friend really likes this picture. It was just me trying to like get how like the perspective worked. Also, fun fact, did you know? Oh, well, I can't move too far down or oh, I broke the camera. There's a stripe here. Well, kind of a stripe, but there's like a triangle-ish thing. Maybe I should, like, make a drone shot of Sammy Fox. Sammy. Oh, I forget how big the tail is. Because when you have it, like, at an angle like this, it's kind of hard to see, but... I forget how long the tail is. You never really get to see that. Top-down Sammy Fox adventure win. Yeah, I need to, like, figure out how to add more movement to the model, so, like, 'cause it's a shame you only really get to see, like, the shoulders up. Yeah, I think the reference image doesn't even do- like, it is curled a bit. And it is behind the body, but I do think... even I, like, underestimate just how long the tail is. When it's, like, stretched out like... Basically, the tail is in a permanent A-pose. Because... the only animation... well, not animation, but the only data captured is obviously my face. So the rest of the body is, like, pretty stiff. I wish there was, like, I could have, like, a pre-animated tail that would just move around in the background. But alas, I cannot. I'd have to, like, ask. I wonder if there's, like, any, like, super in-depth 3D VTube. I've looked. I need to look better, but I am surprised just how... I did, like... But I'm very impressed just how accurate I got it to the concept art. The only thing I wish I changed more was the neck area and the back. And I'm like, okay, well you're never going to see the back of the neck ever on the model, so it's not that big of a deal. But it is kind of like... rotate. Like the back, I'm not... that's the only thing I wish I could change. I think I did it like this, like there's a gap in between. And the reason I did that is because I was worried it would cause, like, weird clipping issues. But in hindsight, I think I should have just stuck with it. What? I don't know what I did to do that. How has audio been, the stream? I did change it. Fine for me. I did try to make myself louder, because audio's been good. Okay, that's good. What we're gonna do here is we're going to duplicate the line art here. Move it over, edit, transform, flip horizontal. Oh. And then we're just going to no, this doesn't work because of the line art. How did the old one do it? No, I did just flip it backwards. So I can tell, like... It's fine. It's for references, it doesn't have to look perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to cut off here. Honestly, we're just gonna do the sketch. We're probably just gonna have to redo the line art. Where's the sketch? Where's the sketch? Oh, it's right there. Perfect. Put it back up to bright opacity. Duplicate. Flip horizontal. Where is it? Just noticed I didn't need to max out my volume to hear you. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's good. Because I've always noticed that I'm way too quiet on streams when I look back at them. Bob, also love your drawings. Thank you, All Guns! Thank you, thank you! you so much for the super chat. Bob. Why is my eraser so big? Jesus. The faceless fox. No, it's just she's just facing away from the camera. Well, not really, because I have to. I'm editing it to be what it looks like from the back, but since I have to, it's easier just to edit one from the front, because you keep the proportions right that way. Why did I erase the hair? That was stupid of me. I could have just kept that. Oh right, I was gonna talk about what I was talking about, the Digimon stuff that I was talking about earlier. Right. The Vital Bracelet. I was using my Digimon V-Pet again because someone mentioned that, the Vital Bracelet got a mod. Specifically the Vital Hero, which was the American retail version, not the Japanese anti-exclusive one. Which is also the cheaper version. But, hold on, sorry. Just kind of focusing on this. It's a bit difficult. And it's the cheaper version because, the other version is the Japanese exclusive Bandai BE, or not Bandai, Premium Bandai exclusive Vital Bracelet BE, which was $50 for one that didn't have any Digimon on it, or $70 for one that came with one Digimon card. And not Digimon card is like TCG. I think that confused someone, but like a DIM card, or no, it was a BE card. BE DIM card? I don't know. Some technical term. But anyway. And it was Premium Bandai only, which was only for Japan, also. And while it was technically better because, the Digimon cards, like, were more popular Digimon, it had a larger roster. These DIM cards were, they were $30 for a pack of 2. Which is... And again, you also have to buy the bracelet, which is $50 to $70. And also, it's Premium Bandai, which is Japanese only, so you're also... if you're American, like I am, you also have to import it from proxy sites because they don't ship to America. And obviously, since you're using a proxy site, there's an upcharge for that, as well as an upcharge for shipping from Japan. And to top it all off, it only they only supported it for 3 years, even though they technically could have, like, infinite amount of DIM cards, because you only need the watch and then some cards. Like, you can switch them out. It's not like it's standard VPET, where you get one VPET, and that's it. It has that one roster, and if you want a different Digimon, you have to get an entirely new device. With this, it's a really good idea. You only have to switch out the cards. Like, you have one standard thing, and it's like a console, almost. It's like the Nintendo DS. You just take the cards out and put a new one in for a new game, but it's new Digimon. That sounds great. But they never did that, and they cut support after 3 years. Like, they no longer make any. And sorry. Timmy Hatter's worse. What was I gonna say? And because they stopped support for it, a key feature that it has, or had, rather, because they stopped support for it, was, online battling. You just straight up can't do that anymore. So not only are you paying $80 to $100 for a VPET, it isn't supported anymore online, so there's a key feature that you cannot use unless you use outside sources, because people had to mod or alter, they had to, like, make their own custom servers so you could use the battling feature online. Not only that, again, remember what I mentioned before? It's Premium Bandai only. The cards, like, the DIM cards at least. So, what Premium Bandai loves to do, with Digimon especially, is they are pre-order only. Which means, once pre-orders are closed, there is no way to buy them again from Premium Bandai. They just don't sell or print them anymore after that period. Which means for a good chunk of the cards, you just cannot get them for a regular price. Like, remember how I said, oh, it's $30 for the cards? That was when they initially came out. What it is now is they're, like, can be up to $60 probably, like, for the less popular ones because because they don't sell them anymore. There is a limited supply of them. Hello! So that's, the Vital Bracelet VE, you're paying a huge upcharge. Again, and that's the Vital Bracelet VE that was, it was announced like a few years after the initial Vital Bracelet. So it's not only expensive product, it's a more expensive product of a product that they already made that already exists. I do not know what the difference is between, like, what technical difference there is between the original Vital Bracelet and the VE that necessitated, like, it being so much more expensive. Bandai, I'm begging you, please, just next Digimon V-Pet, just release it as a normal V-Pet. As retail, I'm begging you, please. It's mostly just the chip that's there. Okay, so it's the chip. I just don't see why the upgrade was necessary. Like, how much of it was actual technical limitations, and how much of it was they wanted to charge people extra money. It wasn't. Okay, yeah, it was just a scam. That's why I never bought it. When the Dorumon dim card was released, the Dorumon chip was released, I was tempted. I'm like, ooh, I might need to get this. But I didn't. And that was a smart move on my part because it was only supported for 3 more, like, a year later. Not even, probably less than that. I think the Dorumon chip might have been the last one they printed. So I tried to, I'm like, if I buy it, they might make more, so it's like an investment. But that was not... Good thing I did not make that move, because, I would not have any money. Are Tamagotchi and Digimon like sibling franchises? In a way, yes. In fact, there is, a slight crossover with them. A very popular Digimon, well, not popular, but a classic Digimon, in the V-Pets is Nanimon, which I think is, literally just, one of the Tamagotchis, like, just straight up got transported in the Digimon world and has to survive there, and he's like the weird man ball. But yeah, and also, they're both V-Pets, so again, very similar. Digimon was made because they realized Tamagotchi was very popular with girls. So they're like, okay, let's make one for boys. Let's make toys for boys this time. Uh, yeah. I'm hoping, like, with the manga, they've released a lot of, like, short mangas. They've also been doing, like, the novels and comics for Digimon Liberator, which is, like, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! But for the Digimon card game. And then the new anime is coming out. Like, the brand new one. So I'm hoping maybe V-Pets get new stuff that isn't just Premium Bandai, like we get retail stuff again. Because the last retail ones were the 20th anniversary and the Digimon X. Which were a while ago. And even then, the last Digimon X that ever came out was on Premium Bandai. The last one wasn't even retail. And it wasn't even in English. It was, Japanese only Premium Bandai because they hate me. And the worst part is... it was the yellow one. It was this cool see-through yellow. Classic 2000s see-through plastic. Yellow. And it had Dorumon on it. It had Dorumon on it and it was yellow. That was my boy. That one was meant for me. And it was Premium Bandai only. It was see-through plastic, it was yellow, it had Dorumon on it. I'm gonna look at the roster again. What else did it had? It had also had the largest roster. It had Terriermon. It had Palmon. It had Dorumon. It had Blue Komon. You guys remember Blue Komon? Yeah, it had the entire Dorumon line. It had Magnamon. It had Noble Pumpkinmon. Palmon? Yeah, Palmon is a plant. It had Rapidmon X. It had Shrubimon. It was great. It had Jesmon GX, which I honestly don't care about as much. Gmon X Yellow. And it is now $340 on eBay. One day. One day. I miss my son. I miss him so much. Oh well, you can technically get Dorumon on the 20th anniversary one. He's an unlock, but you could technically get him. But the Digimon X is so much better. I'm pretty sure you can get Dorumon. Which son? Dorumon. My wonderful little creature Dorumon. Yeah, I thought the skull thing was your son. I have many sons. Dorumon is my Digimon son. He's just a little guy. He looks like this. He's got a triangle on his head. You wouldn't really see it from this angle. Got a little foxtail, which is very cute. And he has little bat wings. And he is Orpal. Anyway, that's Dormon. I love him very much. He's just a little guy. A very wonderful creature. Hello. I want to draw, but I have art block, and I have no idea why, because yesterday I was drawing a fan art at 1 a.m. Probably burnt yourself out, to be honest. Trying to look what it sounds like. I haven't drawn in weeks now. I draw bold, it's gonna look like a Chinese ripoff. Quitters talk. what? I can just copy and paste. So I made a mistake of erasing it earlier. Do you have any recommendations for art and animation programs? Because I kind of like the animation system. I like Krita, but the animation system is super confusing and the UI takes a bit of time to learn. I don't know Krita off the top of my head. Clip Studio Paint, unfortunately, is not free for animation. You do have to pay a lot of money for the animation feature, so I would not recommend that. However, I can post in the Discord. Do I have it saved? Actually, I can post it now. Adobe Alternatives. I'm gonna post it in the art channel of Discord. There is a GitHub link. And it's going to be a list of basically not just animation, but alternatives to... That's not it. Copy. Okay, alternatives to, Adobe product... Let me emphasize this. This is not free Adobe products. Let me emphasize this. I am not giving- this is not a link to free Adobe products, YouTube. This is a link to alternative programs. Let me look at the list. What does it say for animation? Blender does have an animation system, but it's going to be, vector-based, which, if you're coming from, like, just digital art, like if you haven't done anything vector-based before, it is rough. Like even me, who was working with it before, I do not like it. I use it because I know how to use Blender, and I have Blender already. So, let's see. Good animation alternatives. It says Blender. If you want to learn vector-based animation, Blender is good because it also has built-in, like, a whole bunch of other stuff built in, like video editing. And okay, so Blender, Blender has, like, the Blender Grease Pencil tool, like, you can look up that. Is Blender Vector different from Scratch or Inkscape Vector? I am not sure. Animation, like 2D animation, I've been frozen, is not my strong suit. Like it's, I know 3D animation and 3D modeling and then digital art, but I do not know digital animation. Other alternatives besides Blender are Tahoma 2D, Tahoma 2D, OpenToons, and that's Tunes with a Z, Wikeditor, which is a browser-based one, but you don't have to download anything, Synfig, and Glaxnimate. And it does list Krita as an honorable mention. But, yeah. It also, like, this list also has alternatives to Photoshop. Like GIMP, Painting, Krita, MyPaint, IbisPaint, a bunch of other stuff. Pixel art, Adobe Illustrator alternatives. It also has stuff for Substance Painter, good luck, Godspeed. I need to check out Armor Paint, because Quixel Mixer is trying its best. GIMP's newest update. I have not used GIMP. I've heard of it, I've never used it. It has alternatives to Lightroom, Adobe XD, Adobe Premiere, Acrobat, Bridge, Dreamweaver, Audition, After Effects. I like how half of these things on the list are just Blender, because Blender does a little bit of everything. So, yeah. Oh, you want a motion graphics alternative for Adobe? Blender. Oh, you want a composition and effects alternatives? Blender. Oh, animation? Blender. Anyway, I have posted it on the Discord in the art channel. If you want to take a look at all of that, because Adobe products are expensive. And they cost a lot of money. And, yeah. Woo! Blender is just everything someone would need in the middle of some random guy's hard drive. Yeah. Yeah. So, I would either recommend Blender because of how, you can do a lot in it. Like, you can combine 2D and 3D, which is really cool. Like, you can have 2D animated characters and 3D scenes. It's very flexible. It will take a lot of learning, because it is very different, just because it's intended to be a 3D rendering program first, and everything else is kind of secondary. It will take a bit to learn. Those other options on the list, you can take a look at. I think they are more for traditional animation. I have not seen any, alternative to Flash. That's probably because Adobe Flash hasn't existed for a while. Yeah, hopefully that will be helpful to you. If you have any more questions, let me know, and I will try to be helpful in the best I can. It's interesting, it's so small that I've watched the same tutorial video for 5 times and I haven't made it past 3 minutes. Oof. I can understand that. Anyway, let me close Discord now. I don't want my computer lagging too much. Let me get a drink of water real quick. You guys can discuss, animation programs, I suppose. What's your favorite? What are your thoughts on Adobe Flash? I'm getting a drink of water. I'm okay. What would evil art be called? I think that's called propaganda. Oh, someone has already said it, propaganda. Why am I frozen? Oh god. Never mind, I'm fine. Steve Liu? I don't know who that is. Never been able to make the jump from traditional to digital. You just have to kind of practice with it. It just takes some time to get used to. Especially with these 5 billion buttons. Like, yeah, this can be overwhelming. But here's the secret. If you've noticed, out of all of this, like, ignore the, but out of all of these, buttons I've been using, have you noticed that I've only been using, like, 2? Most of these options you will not need. Like, I do have, like, a bunch of brushes, but those are, like, edge cases. You really just need to if you have, like, the understanding of, traditional art down packed, digital art is pretty easy to learn. It's mostly just the program, like, just figure out, like, what the, where the pin tool is, and you're off to the races. You don't really need much else. Draw cooler. Okay. They freaking got me. This is fine though. Yow. That's it. Oh, you're gonna be ungrateful now? I do that just for you and you're acting ungrateful. I see how it is. This freaking guy. SMH. I typically don't draw stuff for free, except when I do, all the time. Blood. Ooh, scary, and then the Sammy Fox started bleeding hyper-realistic blood out of its eyes. And there were guts everywhere, woo! And she had a gun! There's no way that would happen in real life. Or would it? Your days are numbered, fella. You've yeed your last haw. Whenever I read realistic blood, I just imagine pixelated blood that spreads. I mean... yeah. I like it, thanks. Man, Sonic EXE certainly was a story. Creepypastas sure were a medium that existed. Very cool. Thank you. Is that me? What? Hold on. The fox? Yes, that's you. This is the real creepypasta. I've captured your soul. You're in the stream now. There you go. Gone. No more. Just kidding. There you are. You're silly. I do be a little goofy like that. But yeah, that is in fact you. That link pinned in the chat will take you to a website, the Stream Avatars website, official, where you can customize it. You've got all sorts of little outfits that I made personally. Uncle Fox toys with the souls of the followers. Hey, it was in the YouTube terms of service. It's your fault for not reading it. There is a clause for me specifically in there. I would know. I put it in there myself when no one was looking. Show me? What, the website? It's in the chat. It's pinned. I almost said pinged like it's a Fortnite location. I need the costume. You click on the link. It doesn't work with some browsers for some reason. I think someone said Firefox? It has issues with, for some reason. Opera. It has issues with Opera. Why Opera? Wait, who posted gore in the art channel? I thought I said that wasn't allowed. Or did I forget? Or was it like, it had to be PG-13? Hold on, I have to do some moderation. I don't even remember what my own rules are. Okay. It's PG, isn't it? Okay, I'll let it slide. Yeah, I see it. It's comical violence. We could rate that T for teen. It's spoilered. It's fine. Goodness, Tom and Jerry. Did you guys ever, did you guys watch the Boomerang channel growing up? Is Boomerang still a thing? That's what I used to- that's the channel I used to watch a lot as a kid. I think it had Tom and Jerry often. I miss them too, they're good. Yeah, thank God. I think that's a, like, could count as like a national treasure. Hold on, let me Google this. I'm once again stopping the stream so I can Google something. I can't sign in, help me. It might take a moment. Network. No! Wait. Yes, the Boomerang TV channel still exists, but the Boomerang streaming service. Okay. Thank God. It's still on TV. Whew. Oh, they changed the logo, though. I don't like the new logo. Wait, what? Anyway. Boomerang is bad now, though? Oh, man. You mean you can't watch Scooby-Doo or Jetson? I watch Boomerang sometimes. I don't think I have satellite anymore. Maybe I do. I have to see. No, I don't. Do I? I don't think... Yeah, I don't think we have satellite anymore. Do you guys remember, like, the bumper ads they do, where it was, like... I don't know what you'd call the aesthetic. Like, I remember the Josie and the Pussycats one, where they went through a bunch of different... Their band went through a bunch of different, genres of music. That was cool. I don't stream classic slapstick stuff. Tom and Jerry is on, but the newer ones, though. I don't want to watch Scooby-Doo ever. Well, don't let a bad show ruin don't let that show ruin the classic. I don't know the password. Well, I can't help you with that. That's... You need to remember your own password. Don't let a bad show ruin the national treasure that is Scooby-Doo. He's a good dog. He doesn't deserve this. I don't think I've even heard of it. Well, that's because everyone stopped caring. That's kind of what happens when you make a bad show. Everyone forgets about it. Do you guys remember a pup named Scooby-Doo? I really liked that show as a kid, but I don't really hear anyone talk about it. I like the music in it. It had like a musical number in it. I don't ever watch any new Scooby-Doo. Ah, I see. Which one? The really bad Scooby-Doo spin-off about Velma that didn't have Scooby-Doo in it, and also she was, like, really mean. And everyone was just... What if Velma was edgy and mean? Died out. Well, yeah, because it sucked. No one liked it. No one wanted to watch it. It didn't even have Scooby in it. I don't like the shows that try to be like Scooby-Doo, but with only this character, only these characters. Like, I think that... all, like, especially when it's just Scooby and Shaggy. I love Scooby and Shaggy, but I think that, what? I don't care that I don't trust the creators anymore. You realize that, like, that was a completely different creator that made that, right? Anyway, back to my topic. Like, you have to like, they need the gang. It's kind of meh. Like, they're a team. If it's just the funny character, like, the funny characters are good, but they need, like, the sort of serious characters and the sort of, like, in the middle, like, to balance it out, or it's just kind of repetitive and boring. The show is annoying, but yeah, I think people, like, it was a very annoying show and people just kept talking about how bad it was. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's bad. Can we move on from it? Another thing I never got, to be fair, it was probably because, the one that made, like, Scrappy-Doo. I remember as a kid, I loved Scrappy-Doo. I thought he was a great character. I thought he was funny. But apparently the reason, like, there was an entire series that I never saw on air that about Scrappy-Doo that was really bad. I watched the other series that involved Scrappy-Doo and it was tolerable. One good thing that came out of Velma is the revenue people made from hating it. That's not a good thing, actually. That just incentivized companies to make more bad things. But thank you for the super chat, All Guns. For the chill stream, fun rambles, Bob. Thank you, thank you! Oh, greenlighted the show. Well, that's because corporate, like, especially the company that owns it, it's a TV company, so they are mindless corporate suits. They don't know anything. They don't understand things. They don't have ideas. They don't get stuff, and they don't know things. And that's why TVs slop. To be honest, I don't remember the last time I've actually watched a television show. I don't really find a reason to. Oh wait, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duh. I still need to watch it. Unfortunately, because it's spring, my bestie, who I watch it with, is currently suffering from the plague that is pollen, so she's usually passed out before we can watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And if we're not watching Yu-Gi-Oh!, we're playing video games with the rest of the friend group, so little time to enjoy it. No, glad I moved that. I swear there's a whole ecosystem of outrage creators and outrage forums. Yep. Sure is, unfortunately. Might need to call it a night after I finish this line art. But I think I've made some good progress. Go, Sammy, go! I'm going! Hi everyone! Hi! Welcome to the stream! Welcome, welcome! Hope you're doing well. A lot of new faces today. There sure are. Hope everyone who's new is enjoying the stream. And I hope to see you guys back next time. I can make the lines just slightly too thick. Realize I missed the spot here. Whew. What happened to... Didn't I... What happened to the hair I drew? Hold on. I thought... I'm getting tired, I'm out of it. Flip horizontal. Bold! No! Okay. I just saw a classic game I used to play on Flash called Electric Man 2. Haven't heard of that one. That was a fun one to pass the time. My favorites were, Factory Balls on Cool Math Games, Bloons Tower Defense. What else? There was one I used to play with my dad, and by that I mean I'd sit and watch with him, called Pebble Dash, I think what it was called, where you had to, like, skip a pebble across the water, and you would, like, get it as far as you could, and you'd go to, like, Italy and stuff. And you could, like, make it around the world. Never got to beat that game. Was there an end to that game? I think it was just a high score game. Even like, Nightmare, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Night night. It's getting late for me as well. I'm going to have to call it a night soon. Draw this line, right? There we go. I think with that, we call it a stream and a night. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun getting to just chat about various topics. And next stream will either be Ace Attorney or Rain World, depending on various circumstances, like how I'm feeling that day. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys next time, and peace out. Have a good night, everybody. And as well as thank you, Allgun, so much for the super chats, and welcome all the new people who tuned in today. Hope to see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye. Random second of music. Sorry about that.